Alright. Alright. So all along I thought this hole was for this. You know what I'm saying? For that. But guess what? Guess what? It's not for that. It's for the adjustments you can do on your carburetor. On your carburetor. So, needless to say, that's the hole for the adjustments right there. And the choke just sticks out here in the open. And then this runs on in that hole of this thing. Now this is the Chinese one. The Chinese one. See, right on the bottom. Chinese one. Hello, where you at? There you go. Whatever it's called. And so then I come back to this one, because I find that the Z-bars considered in this had no compression, so I assume it's not a carburetor issue. But again, I've been wrong many times. And this one does have the adjustments. It is a dirty carburetor. I figured I would end up taking it back off anyway, so that's why I didn't clean it up. I've cleaned up everything else, so just don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me yet. I'm just trying to... I don't even have my glasses on. You know what I'm saying? They worked me like a dog today at work, so I really wasn't going to come down here and do this. I was just going to slack it off. Because you guys don't know what day I did this on. As far as you know, I could have been down here last night doing it. I could have just did another video, right? So hey, that's good quality stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I do have a box that it came in. Well, I have a box that I assume that came in. You ever tried doing a one-handed rubber gasket installer? Not. Alright. I got it in. It looks like it's in. It's like one little corner that didn't really want to go in. It was being kind of stubborn. Yep. Just kind of in a weird position. You put it in your vise and you just... It's like... Yeah. So anyways, this has got to go for that whoop-de-doo. And the next thing, I was just putting that piece in there because I thought it went down in there, and it does, like that. But I really don't want to pull it back out again, but I will. All right. Oh, I was talking about the box that the carburetor came in. I got this guy. All right. Where's that guy go? Where's that go? Like that? Goes like that, maybe? Why does it go there? Why would it go right there? Anybody know? Sure looks like it might go there. I don't know why though. I don't even understand why it even showed up there. Oh, this is the making machine work great again. Sounds like making America great again. Did I just say that? I did not say that. I didn't think America was bad anyways, so how can you make something great again that's not bad in the first place? But hey, somebody's got it. Somebody... I'm just gonna stop right there. Yeah, All right, so here's another one. This is the one I was looking for. Yeah. Yeah. So this little guy goes in there somewhere. Again, if you're just tuning in, I did not take this apart. So I am putting it back together on a blind. I haven't looked at any charts, nowheres, nothing. Absolutely nowhere. So don't try to call me out on that. So it hooks right there. It hooks in right there, but I think I got that hook in backwards. Yeah, don't go away. I just had to get this guy in there. Let's see. I got the power cord hooked up on this. If you see, it seems like it's. What are you doing? All right. So it's got a pull. It's got boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody suggest me how I try it from the backside? Let me try it from the backside. There we go. All right, so and then I got to flip that around to the other side. Yeah. Well, I flipped it around to that side, and then guess what? It fell out. I don't know what's going to hold it in there once I get it on and right. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm seeing where you guys are. Oh, there you are. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I think that's how it works too, but I just ain't getting it. Just not getting it. So I tried it the other way. Maybe I need to take that carburetor back out. Oh, there you go. Take that carburetor back out and hook that line on there on this way. Like this. And then try it that way. Let me try that. I knew I didn't want to put that carburetor away in there yet. I just knew it. I had a mosquito on me. Alright, so, okay, I put it in exactly that way there. When it's salted. And in that way there. And, well, it's got kind of a bind on it. A little bindy. It seems like it would work, but it's got a bind on it. Yeah. I don't think it needs a spring on anything, because this has already got a spring on that. Yeah. If I put that air cleaner housing on there, like this, that's the way it's supposed to go. Yep, just like that. Boom. The primer ball goes right in there. Yeah, it looks like it shouldn't be that bindy. Shouldn't be that bindy. Yeah, I don't see any sort of spring, unless this thing is supposed to be some sort of a springy device, but yeah, we'll get it eventually. I think that goes there though. This See, there's a dip in it. See the dip? Dippity-doo. There's a dip right there. For that guy right there. There's a dip in that for that there. So I don't know if that's something like a ground. You're the ground. Oh, shoot, because you're holding on to it. You shut it off. You must be the ground. Isn't that lovely? How they come up with this stuff? You ground it. You ground it to shut off. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, just got to have a moment of pausing here and thinking about why is that binding. Because if I turn it around, like I said, if I turn it around the other way, I don't think it seemed to come out of there. I don't know. Let me think about it. Just showing you, just pranking with you there. Not really. I just want to just give you the options of, hey, if it doesn't work this way, try the other way. So, and that means if you have to flip the rod around, you know what I'm saying? Because now it so I was trying to put that crookedy end into that, and then and I tried it both ways. It didn't work. So I thought, hey, brain, why don't you take and flip that guy all the way around and get the box end, square box end, the one that looks like, the one that looks like that, on the other end. Why don't you try it that way since you've already tried it every way? Huh? Yeah. So I tried it that way, and that one's that way, and this one goes like that. Look at that. Yeah. And that works like that. Now, I thought about changing them out here, fuel lines out of there, but this has got the good primer bulb, and it's not the new cob. I still got the Zaunar. They're all made in China. So if you're thinking, hey, the Chinese one is better than the Chinese, no. Do I have a carburetor number? No. I would think that if you put in exactly what this guy is for, you'll bring it up. All right, so where are we at next? We're at some more gaskets. It came with a whole bunch of gaskets. A whole series of gaskets. And this one doesn't need any sort of hole or anything in it. You know what I mean? Some of them have to have a hole for vacuum and all that stuff. But you can line it up however you like. Because again, you'll be the one tearing it back apart again if you don't do it right. You know what I'm saying? Woo. There you go. So let me get the rest of the air cleaner up here. Alright, so I had to do a little bit of pre-prepping myself here, you know, again. It ain't all done. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm talking about, a lot of these channels will cut it all out for you, make it all look like it's all easy going and such things as that. And as you can tell with all these video clips that I'm filming it, and you guys are seeing like right away, huh? Yeah, I don't have ads on my stuff, and I don't put ads on my stuff. The only one that puts ads on my stuff is YouTube, and hopefully they don't, because they ain't paying me. They don't give me a dime. Most people don't want to hear that. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that guy down. That's why you should have it. You should have it secured in the vise. You can't secure plastic, by the way. Yeah, I hope you didn't see that live clip of something I'm watching. Yeah, because if they did, then YouTube will go, I seen that. Copyright. And then I gotta drop this down and cut it all out. So you didn't see that, right? Because the intention was not to show you that, but I tried to put it on pause and didn't want to work. All right, so we got that in there. That in there. Got the hiccups now. That's still working. Yada. All right. That fell out when I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get this guy put back together so I can see if it's, the order department said she ordered me a new piston, but she said, I don't know what she said. Said something. You're like, hey, you're not putting that new piston in there? You're going to put it all back together? Like, yeah, I'm going to show you that it's fixable. It's possible to spit polish something and get it back working again without too difficult of, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't always work like that. You can check out some of the videos where I polished the piston up and put it back in, and she didn't work. I think there's one of those videos. I think I got at least one of those videos where it didn't turn out right. This guy. This thing here. It's like to shut off. Shut off. The shut off. You know what I'm talking about? Let me show you. This little guy here is like it turns. I like turns in there. Yeah. I think that's kind of like the little kicker upper, idle kicker upper. Yeah. All right, so I'm trying to do this again. Oh, there we go. Whew. I almost had to tell you I had to set you down again. There, down in there. Down in there. This thing's supposed to have some little stringy thing go around you. Yeah. Well, I think I'm still going to have to put you down. Put you down! All right. All right, air filter's in. Air filter housing's on. I think it's on. Okay, there we go. Air filter. Air filter housing's on. Kick things on. 2 screws in. Why don't you put all of them in? No, I didn't. Didn't let me put this other screw in here, this corner. I don't know what that is. Could be the longer screw. I don't know. Again, you know what I'm talking about. There's a longer screw though. It's this one. Yeah. Put these 2 screws in. Muffler should be on. Should be on. All right. I'm hoping the screws for that are here. I think they are. Remember, you didn't tighten that spark plug up. You might want to tag that, you guys, if you're just, you know, wanting to see how it runs. Oh. I got a little suggestion with you. So these are 25 Torx down in there. And you can use a long one of these, Allen, with a ATD 4mm will work perfectly to remove those and install them. You're saying no, it won't. Oh yeah, it works perfectly. And I've done it on head bolts where they go down inside the, where they got the bolts going down in the head there, and getting 4 of those. I've done that. Now I got to tighten up these 2 bolts here. So, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to put this up here and we're going to tighten it up, and I can't hold on to you while doing that. So, hang on. Don't forget that little gasket up in here, see? Don't forget that little gasket. You need that guy in there. So we're tightening away. You can use an impact if you like. It's probably better to just tighten these up by, by your hand, but I can't. Can't do both. I can do both. I can do both, but I don't want to. Alright, so let's get this guy tightened up. And I don't have the flywheel on yet. So we're going to put a little bit of fuel in down there and see if she'll fire up, fire up, fire up. You think? Maybe not. Alright. Again, that's what size tool I used. Oh my goodness. This thing focuses for nonsense, doesn't it, huh? Yeah. Or maybe I can't, just can't see, huh? Yeah. So she's tight. Next stop is put some fuel on her. Put some fuel in her before I crank her up. Huh? Oh, you can always, pull this a few times. And once, you got to remember that this guy was scarred up, so the first oil I would put in it was a lot. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't hurt to put extra oil in it, especially if she smokes. That's good until she breaks back in. Looks like to me somebody's already tried to do something with her because that sticker's moved. Yep, I don't want to take it off because it'll never go back on the same. I think this has already been at the dealer for something. I got that wide open throttle way up there. See that? You don't want that. I think that's like wah, automatic cruise control. All right, let's get a little bit of fuels in there, and give her a little juice on the. I got her in the vise here. She shouldn't go too far, I don't think. I don't want to crank too bad because I'll break my case in the bottom. You know what I'm saying? This is pre-mixed stuff. I mixed it, and I used that kind of oil right there because I own a lot of these. Right here. Yeah. But I enjoy these little projects here. I think I just got rid of one of these. No, I think it was a. I'm trying to remember what I just got rid of. Didn't get rid of, but I like to fix these up for my own relatives, my own kin. Help my kin out. Ooh, that's some nasty dirt along the. That's one of the biggest things that you got to watch out for is dirty gas cans and dirty gas cans Yeah. So I just mix it up by the gallon, and that's what I do. Yeah. I like to take and put you guys in a stand so you could hear this guy first start up after the you know what I'm saying? It's not, I don't have it, what's the saying? I didn't richen the oil up on this because all I'm going to do is just start it up for you all. You know what I'm saying? So this is wide open throttle. Right there. Primer bulber. Oh yeah. You can see the fuels in there. Alright. One chooch. One chooch. So you can get to them right there. Yeah. I can show you the tools I got, but smells fuels. Smells fuels. I must have got enough in there. I can't pull and, or can I? Yeah, I can't pull in because I'm just gonna yank it off there. Hang on. 4 pulls, 75. 4 pulls. Huh. Well, let's try one more time. I can't hold the camera. I don't have a tripod that's pointing right like this, so you'll have to trust me. Second time. Man, max I can get out of 75 psi. Wow. I don't think that's enough to run, but could. I mean, what happens if there's something in here that's caused it to... Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do a wide open throttle, but I don't think that really matters on something like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Almost 100 with a wide open throttle. That should run, shouldn't it? Huh? One more time. I think I stopped at 11. So it should try to run. So yeah. But I put that cheap spark plug in it. What did I say? First I have this one in there. And you couldn't really smell any fuel. This one here, I couldn't smell any fuel. And then I tried the quick start, and I couldn't. So yeah, I don't want to jinx myself yet by putting in. What if I just get a new spark plug? New Champion. RCJ J8. Wow. J8. Could be my eyes, but yeah. That's what we're gonna do for tomorrow. Get another one of these guys. I know it had great spark. I did not show you guys. It had awesome spark. I have one of those little. Let me go show you. Don't look at my hoard. Don't look at it. Oh, right here. I have one of these guys. Oregon spark tester, and it had awesome spark. But that doesn't mean it, under compression that we have good spark. You know, it's always that case of the under the compression we lose spark. But yeah, because I got a couple other ones that I don't think they have much more compression than that. So, all right, I don't know if my battery's going dead on my phone or what. So. Probably is.